As a scientist, I can tell you that Sundays are only 24 hours long. But with NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV, you get every game every Sunday all in one place. That's upwards of 30 hours of NFL in one day. How can there be 30 hours in 24 hours, you ask? I have a theory. Magic. New users get NFL Sunday Ticket for 8 payments of $34.50 per month. Sign up at NFLSundayTicket.com. Local and national games on YouTube TV. NFL Sunday Ticket for out-of-market games excludes digital-only games and commercial use. Terms and embargoes apply. Availability varies.
Vitamin Water Zero Sugar has great taste, zero BS, and obviously zero sugar. For those with zero room in their calendar. Zero patience for slow walkers. Those who get 0 hours of sleep on a Saturday night. Have zero filter, zero given, and zero interest in grabbing a plain, boring water. Grab a delicious Vitamin Water Zero Sugar today.
Hey, this is Bill Simmons from the Bill Simmons Podcast, here to help you make the most of your summer with Michelob Ultra, a superior light beer worth playing for. Play for it with the guys when you're competing to see who can sink more birdies on the golf course, because winning tastes even better with Ultra on the line. Play for Ultra. Fill your fridge with Michelob Ultra this summer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? But with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers, a network of 130 million of them, in fact. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills, and did I say job title? See how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a free $250 credit for the next one. Get started at linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply.
They got Willa. They got my daughter. I need to find her.
From acclaimed director Paul Thomas Anderson.
You can save that girl.
Today, experience what is being called the best movie of the year.
This is the end of the line. Not for you.
Leonardo DiCaprio, Sean Penn, Benicio del Toro, Tiana Taylor, Chase Infinity.
Let's go!
One battle after another. Now playing only in theaters. Experience it in IMAX. Rated R. Under 17 not admitted without parent.
You can't hide.
Philadelphia Eagles, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Final preview and prediction for Sunday's matchup. Let's get at it. Welcome to the Eagles Checkdown, the fastest under 10-minute Eagles podcast there is, covering news, notes, and opinions on your favorite football team, the Philadelphia Eagles, right here on the Eagles Pinball Podcast Network. I'm your host, Phil Stiefel. You can also find me hosting Trending in the AM live this morning at 8 o'clock on the STT Sports Network. I got it linked below. Anything you hear here and anything more that you want to talk about, bring your opinions over there and we'll discuss them. Let me know if I'm right or wrong on anything that I discuss here. Guys, because this is my final preview and prediction for this Eagles-Buccaneers game, I'm going to give you the injury report from Thursday's practice. I'm going to give you my keys to the game for the Eagles to get the W, and then I'm going to give you my final prediction for the game. So first and foremost, let's tackle the injuries, because obviously yesterday we were in full panic mode with the reports from Wednesday's practice and the injuries and the guys going on IR, etc. But it trended in the right direction for the players that were not put on IR. Lane Johnson and Will Shipley were 100% full participants. Great to see Lane Johnson as a full participant. The stinger must be healed. He will be good to go, which is great news for the Eagles and the offensive line. Will Shipley, another full participant with his oblique injury. I would expect them to dress. I would expect them to play. Now the question will be, will the Eagles dress and keep active for running backs? I don't know. Will they keep Tank Bigsby active, who really didn't do much on the kick return game? A.J. Dillon has barely seen the field. Will Shipley, who will be the third, and will they carry forward? That'll be something. Now, on the limited participant list, Tanner McKee was still limited with the right thumb. I'm not sure whether he will be the second or third string quarterback this week, but I'm not really sure that really truly matters. Adoree Jackson was back to being limited participant with the groin. So we'll see whether it's Keely Ringo or Adoree Jackson on Sunday. We'll talk about that in a second. And then, of course, there's Zach Bond and Jihad Campbell, our starting linebacker duo, both back to limited participants. Zach Bond not wearing a knee brace on that left knee on Thursday's practice. He did have a little leg sleeve on it, but no knee brace, and he did practice. Jihad Campbell, also with a tricep injury, was a limited participant. So it looks like those guys should be available on Sunday. We'll have to wait and see. We won't have the Friday walkthrough as they're traveling on Friday, so we probably won't get an answer to whether they're going to play or not until Saturday. We'll have to see there. So how do the Eagles, if everybody plays that's expected to play, we'll see whether it's Ringo or Dory Jackson. Now, Ringo was asked about it, and Keely Ringo did talk about, what has he improved upon that, Vic Fangio had talked about. And he basically said he would rather just show us on the field than talk about it because actions speak louder than words. So it's great to see a little bit of maturity there growing from the young Keely Ringo there. So how do the Eagles win this game? Do they win this game? That's the question. So the first and most important key to the game to me is very simple: time of possession. It's such a cliche key to games. You win the time of possession, the turnover battle, you win the game. But in this situation, with the injuries this team has faced, whether they're injuries to players that are now missing game, like Nolan Smith, or guys that are just limited and banged up, like Elaine Johnson or Zach Bond, it is going to be at least 105 degrees at kickoff in Tampa Bay. It gets hot. That's hot to play in that kind of weather. So what you want to do is you want to win the time of possession. You want to keep their defense on the field, getting exhausted. You want to keep our defense that's banged up off the field. So long drives, keeping the defense off the field, that is how you win this football game. And kind of a pivot as the second key to that is getting number 11 and number 6, A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, the ball sooner in the football game. Getting your big playmakers involved, picking up where you left off at the end of the game, offensively speaking, right from the get-go. Let's not have one of those slow starts. Let's just come out firing right from the get-go by getting A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith involved. That'll help you with the long drives. That'll help you control the time of possession of the game. So those are my top 2 keys to the game. Some other keys to the game kind of goes off with getting 11 and 6 involved in the time of possession. Being at second and short versus second and long, something we've seen the Eagles at second and 9, second and 12 a lot, third and 13, third and 14 a lot through the first 3 weeks. Getting the second and 2, second and 1, third and 1, third and 2, that's a huge key as well right there. Obviously, being better at the kickoffs, fielding kickoffs, that's something that I want to see the Eagles, not just the key, but get better at. On the defense side of the ball, wrapping up Baker Mayfield is going to be a key. Obviously, we were without Nolan Smith. Some of our other defensive players are banged up. We failed to wrap up Patrick Mahomes 2 weeks ago, and he was able to scramble and extend drives, extend plays. We can't do that. We got to be gap disciplined on defense. And when we get pressure on Baker, if we are not going to get the sack, keep him in that collapsing pocket so he doesn't have a lane to throw. He doesn't have a place to set his feet. You can get Baker Mayfield to make mistakes. He hasn't thrown an interception this year yet, but he is prone to do that throughout his career. So you don't want him running around and making plays and improvising because that's going to be a problem, especially with the missing players on the defense. And then obviously there is no Mike Evans for the Buccaneers, but they are getting Chris Godwin back. So Quinion Mitchell will be shadowing Chris Godwin most of the day. So the other guy, Emeka Egbuka, I don't know if I'm saying that right, Emeka Egbuka is their first-round rookie wide receiver on 21 targets this year. He's already got 14 catches, 3 touchdowns, 181 yards, almost a 13-yard per catch average. He stretches the field really well. He's a taller wide receiver. Whether it's Keely Ringo or whether it's a Dory Jackson, whoever is in charge of keeping him from getting over the top of the defense, it's going to be a critical battle right there. I'd actually really like to see Keely Ringo with his length and his speed going one-on-one with Egbuka. So that'll be a really interesting moment if they choose to unleash Keely Ringo this week. So how do I see it playing out? Obviously, we're 1-4 against the Bucs, or 1-3 in the last 4 matchups against the Bucs, and we want to break this curse. Obviously, last year we lost without A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Lane Johnson, and really Cooper DeJean as well, who had not been starting yet in the game. So my prediction, because these guys are all here, I'm going to play the homer card. While I think there's a chance that the Eagles can lose this game, I'm going to play my homer card. I'm going to say Eagles win 27-20. They get the offense going, they get the defense going, and we win. We get the win, and we stop the losing streak against Tampa Bay. Guys, everybody have a great day. We'll be live 8 a.m., and also I'll be live for the entirety of the game on the STT Sports Network with the Watch Party. So make sure you check it out, guys. Everybody have a great day. Go Birds, and bubbles up.
Your season, your shot. The NFL season is rolling, and every touchdown can bring you closer to a payout with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. From first touchdown score to anytime touchdown props or the thrill of live in-game betting, every snap is loaded with opportunity. And this one is specifically for new customers who can bet just $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Plus over $200 off of NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code PINPULL. That's code PINPULL to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first $5 bet. Plus over $200 off of NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 8778-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. That is 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, Kansas, 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Fees may apply in Illinois. Void in Ontario. Bonus bet expires 7 days after issuance. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. NFL Sunday Ticket offer for new subscribers only and auto renews until canceled. Digital games and commercial use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday Ticket terms at youtube.com/go/NFL Sunday Ticket/terms. Limited time offer.
The Hilton sale is on. For 10 days only, you can save up to 20% on stays this fall and beyond. Don't wait. The sale ends September 29th. Book your stay and save at Hilton.com. Terms apply. Hilton for the stay.
You're tuned into Auto Intelligence, live from Auto Trader, where data, tools, and your preferences sync to make your car shopping smooth.
They're searching inventory.
Oh, yeah.
They find what you need.
They're gonna find
it.
it.
You can make a budget for your wallet to help you succeed. Pricing's precise and true.
So true.
It's smarter car shopping.
Ooh.
Just for you.
Oh, it's just for you. Ooh. Find your next ride at autotrader.com. Powered by Auto Intelligence.
Wish you could become a morning person? You know the type, up before the sun, early morning runs, first one to the office with donuts and a smile. How do they do it? Easy. With the new Galaxy Watch 8, sleep tracking and personalized insights from Samsung Health help you improve so you can wake up to a whole new you. One who, dare I say it, skips the snooze? It's possible. Train your sleep with Galaxy Watch 8. Learn more at Samsung.com. Requires compatible Samsung Galaxy phone, Samsung Health app, and Samsung account.
This episode is presented by State Farm. Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like expecting the leadership of a team captain on the football field, but getting a sea captain. You wouldn't settle for just anything for your team. Shouldn't it be the same for your insurance? So don't settle for just any insurance when you can go with a leader. State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.